As the 9th Assembly goes on its annual recess to resume on the 18th of January 2022 for another legislative business, the lawmakers in the Red Chamber have made considerable successes in passing bills, motions and resolutions, but at the same time faced with many challenges that almost erode the people's confidence in the Parliament. Senate correspondent takes a look at the review of the year and the performance of the 9th National Assembly. Been eventful despite the global pandemics and challenges that came with it. For the National Assembly, specifically the 9th Senate, it has been a year of mixed fortunes. The 9th Senate had various bills and motions considered and passed by the 109-member Senate. Some among the notable bills are the Finance Bill, the Constitutional Review, the Petroleum Industry Bill, now the Petroleum Industry Act, the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, which President Muhammadu Buhari declined assent. Perhaps the most challenging one for the 9th Senate since inception and in the year 2021 is the state of security in the nation and, of course, the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Taking a critical look at the events of 2021, how well has the National Assembly fared and what should Nigerians look forward to in the year 2022 in terms of legislation? What is likely to be the major focus of lawmakers?
Change the budget cycle, which was a major issue in running the government of this country. And that enables the executive to commence the implementation of the budget from 1st of January.
Look at the security situation. We've been making a lot of reviews. We've been looking at the architecture, and the Senate set up a committee which worked on modalities of how we can face these challenges squarely.
To say that the 9th Assembly has performed on its primary responsibility of lawmaking, that is a plus to the 9th Assembly.
So many private members' bills were passed, and most of them were for educational institutions. And that goes to show that that is the trend for most of the occupants of the National Assembly.
More bills have been passed in the 9th Senate, more than any other Senate in the history of the National Assembly. And Mr. President have assented more bills.
Debating and passing the 16.3 trillion naira budget of 2022 presented by President Muhammadu Buhari was another major nut the National Assembly had to crack as a result of borrowing to fund a budget deficit of 6 trillion naira. In view of dwindling oil fortunes for the country, depletion of the nation's reserve, weak naira and many more, the Senate had to summon courage to work on the budget notwithstanding. Though the lawmakers are not sure if the country will be able to finance the budget. These, and economists say, may have dire consequences.
I know countries are borrowing. I also know that countries find it very challenging to pay back. But if you have a creditor such as China and wants to collect the money back, you have to do everything to pay. I also think the challenge is that government runs as public sector without private sector spirits. I think authority needs to put MDAs on targets, and chief executives must be on their foot to ensure that those targets are met.
The National Assembly rounded the year up with the passing of the 2022 budget into law. This will mean that the capital budget is expected to run concurrently with the extended 2021 capital budget. It is hoped that the year 2022 will hold a better legislative year with resolutions that will work in the interest of the people. From the National Assembly.